Hi everyone, it's Cindy. Welcome to Junk Journal Round Robin here at Studioloo. We are winding down on the end and this is day number 28. So let's hop on into it. I'm sure that you all know by now we are 28 days in what this is all about. So you can check my description box if not, but I won't go through the whole spiel. So this pink envelope is from Shell. Shell is the purveyor of the envelopes. I'm going to have so many great envelopes to do stuff with. I've got like this idea in mind. I just need to round them all up. I've been kind of like putting them in two different places instead of all together. Okay, we have a collage page. Just make sure we got everything. We did. And it's like brown themed things. Is this a sticker page or is this paper? Let me just double check. It's got that kind of, yeah, it is a sticker page. See? It's got that feel to it. Okay, so yeah, a very like foodie, vintagey kind of feel to it. I fall, I rise, I make mistakes, I live, I learn, I've been hurt. These are funny. Okay, and then inside this pretty seed packety type page, this is from a seed company. I'm gonna rip it open though. I'm not gonna be patient. Okay. I was worried what this was gonna be because it felt like really heavy. I was like, oh, what could this be? But it's, oi, that's a real cool shape, yeah. A museum about the economy cooler than you think. Oh, I don't think so. I'm probably not that cool. The Bank of Canada Museum. Well, maybe. It might be cool. I haven't been there since I was a kid. Bertram Brooker, When We Awake. He's an abstract painter. This is from McMichael. This is nice. This is very cool. Okay. Okie dokie. So let's think about what we want to do here. I want to get weird with this, maybe. I don't know. Okay. And we're thinking. We're thinking and we're thinking. So I obviously have the option to cut these bits and bobs out. Or to just kind of like use the whole sticker. Or use pieces of this. I am like half tempted to stick her head in the middle of this like exploding thing. I'm gonna get some stuff and come back. Alright, so I've got this big, this is a Glenn Lotz book called A Brush with Wildlife. Why did I grab this? Well, this reminds me of a mountain. It just looks like mountains to me. And this is a nice big book. So I'm thinking I probably can find something in it that will give me like a mountain range feel. If not, I have another book that I can count on for that. Looks like I've really used a lot of the pages in here. I think more than I even realized. Let's see. I'm gonna get rid of this page. I don't think I'll use this one. Probably that one too. This is another thing I've been trying to do as I go, is like get rid of pages in these big books that I know I'm not going to use. Maybe that one because it has a bird. Let's get through these blue pages. I don't think they're going to have what I'm looking for. This, no. We need bigger and mountainy. These are all flowery, cubist butterflies. I could really stand to like cut these pages down. Like they're just taking up space. Holy cow. I think it's time to go through this book. I should just do like a video on like, let's rip up this book on this particular book. Because there's not a lot of it left and it's a mecca huge book. I don't know if I'm going to get what I'm looking for here. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, I suppose I could also just go like, we could do one with two and then one with none. Or one, I mean. Yeah, that would be nice too. Oh, those are so cute. See, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you could make a really nice big scene. Like chickadees. Such sweet babies. Let's do chickadees. Okay. And then, for the other one, pick something else. Crazy looking eagle. I don't know that I'm going to use a lot of these predatory birds, really. See, like, that's another good scene. That's a nice one for Halloween, too. Black and whitey kind of things. Owls. I don't know that I'll use the eagles. I just feel a little aggressive. That's gorgeous, but I'm not going to use that because I don't want to lose the rainbow in the tail. But this might be a nice one to use. This is quite simple and fun. So is this one. This is cute too. Yeah, let's use this one. Because that gets rid of one of the predatory birds. I don't have to deal with it. Okay. So we're going to do like two sets of projects, I guess. This, I feel like I'm going to... need to make it a little bit smaller. Okay. Yeah, that's better. And then, where are my scissors? They're here, they're here. We're gonna cut this out. I'm gonna kind of do a fun collage with this one, maybe. I hope I don't regret cutting this out, like, and then it won't let me peel it. We'll see. Okay. So I was listening to one of Mary Ellen's videos the other day, and she was talking about her process that she goes through to prepare the packages for me and Shell. And she talked about it being kind of like a little Santa's workshop, which sounds very magical to me. My process is actually totally different than that. I don't do this all at once. I take about a month or so. Oh, that's really see-through. Okay, she can't go there. She can go here, though. She can go here. So I take about a month to sort out, like, one at a time, kind of like a package here, a package there, what I'm going to do. I just like fill them up as I go, sort of thing. And probably you've seen that I stitch a lot of I'll take like a folder out of my scraps, and then I'll stitch it and into a bit of a pouch. Then I'll throw a bunch of things inside, and then I'll seal up the pouch. So yeah, I take a bit of time to do that. This reminds me so much of like a coffee shop. It's kind of fun, like an old-fashioned coffee shop. What else would be good on here? And I mean, I might just honestly keep this simple. Like, I don't need to use a ton of these. I kind of want to keep it coffee shop related and just embrace that. This can come in use elsewhere, but I think this is how I want to use it today. This particular open sign reminds me of like the old Dunkin' Donuts that we used to have in Canada. Or not Dunkin' Donuts, I'm sorry, country style. Thinking of America, oh my goodness. Anyways, yeah, so like I basically just, sometimes when I'm thrifting and I come home and I do a thrift haul video or I unpack, I'll think, hey, I'm going to share some of these things. And then also I look around my stash and I'm like, what do I have just way too much of? Sometimes I will pull from my overflowing wild scraps because I love scraps. And if I send scraps to you, that is a love language thing, because scraps are so awesome. They really kind of keep the junk journal world going around, I think. They're one of those, like, you know, the center of the whole purpose of like junk journaling is like, let's use our scraps. This feels like modern art collage kind of at this point now, with this little coffee sort of theme. It's like caffeine bang. I don't know, I like it. The jury is still out on if it needs anything else. I don't know, I don't feel like it does. It just works for me. Anyways, after yesterday's very simple project, I feel kind of like I need to amp this up a little bit. But I just kind of like that. Is that bad? I guess it isn't bad. I'm going to make it into a tag, though. I do think it'd be a good tag, maybe. I'm going to move the open sticker. This is a washi sticker. I do have that ability. Okay. Because I don't want to chop into it. There we go. Yeah, it just feels like a fun, like artsy kind of tag. I'm totally good with that. All right, now let's get on to round 2 here. I need to make sure I position this correctly because I want to get all these babies here. So I think if I line up this right there and I give myself a concept of what the bottom is, then that will help me. So we can line this right up to this corner. And then we'll get all the birdies. Okay. I love Mary Ellen's like eye for weird mail and like things, paper things. Like if she gets like a piece of advertising, or I love how she goes to our LCBO stores and always gets the food and drink magazine, and she's just a really interesting little squirrel, and I love her. And then I also really just love Shell and her desire to do really cool collage. I'm very blessed to have cool creative friends. I was watching her doing a Twinchies 2-inch collage book, and I saw someone doing a similar one. I want to say it might have been Carrie the Crafter. I can't remember. And I don't know if it was also a Twinchie. It could have been just a similar project that I'm confusing. But yeah, it's a fun little grid type project that I thought was really cute. And I was like a total child when I saw the 2-inch graph notebook she's using. I need that. No, I don't need that. I am not planning to do one of those glue books. I don't need it. So yeah, I need to enjoy the fact that I have friends that can do these projects, that I can like get that, you know, psychological inspiration from. I don't need everything. And I'm trying to like get myself out of doing these like things that I don't need to be doing, because like, I'm not gonna lie, November has been a rough month for me. Like, so like round robin was the easy part of it. I don't know. I'm probably going to tell this big story on Patreon one day when I finally settle everything that's going on right now in my life. Again, it's nothing to do with my family. Everything's good. My health is good. Everything's fine. But there's one thing that's kind of not fine, but it's also not going to kill me. It's just a really treacherous, kind of annoying thing I'm dealing with. And I'm going to find myself on the other side of it regardless. But it's one of those things that like, you want it to go a certain way. It might not, but you're hoping it will, and you don't want to talk about it because you don't want to jinx yourself. So I have one of those things going on, and it's been going on for a while. Oh no, his little beaky. This is what happens when you get distracted. Are we upset at that? Let's see if we are. Well, not too much. He's still got a little bit of his beak, but the tippy tip is cut. Are we mad? I think we're kind of mad. What would I do to make this better? I don't want to cut this because the whole point was that it was these mountains and I liked that. So, okay, we're going to make this work another way here. I have a plan. All right. Let Mother find something. Oh my God, why do I do this to myself? What else was I saying? Oh yeah, I can't remember, never mind. Yeah, oh yeah, so November's been wacky, and so I'm trying not to do projects that are like just going to complicate that even more, especially with December coming. Oh, here we go, here's my babies. So, oh, but then I'd have to direct this J. No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. Okay. Haha, okay. When things don't work, you force them. You force them to work for you. Okay, because yeah, the biggest challenge for me has been, okay, like my work it's absolutely insane right now. So, I do this crazy day job and it's like really busy, and we are currently like super understaffed, and there's all these issues and things going on. And I'm literally doing 3 jobs right now. I was doing 2 for a long time, but then we lost somebody very important. And so now I'm doing their job too. And it's bananas. It's not sustainable at all. My boss knows this. Everyone knows this, but it's me. And I'm like always tasked with being like this superhuman. For some reason, I don't really understand myself. Does this look like it would be a piece of like driftwood kind of, or a branch? It doesn't look like another tail. I kind of think it does, to be honest. Whoops. Get back up there, you. What do you think? What do you think? That's got to get on there perfectly, first of all. Okay. We're going to do this again. We're going to do more. See, this is how things get overcomplicated. But yeah, like that's been the biggest challenge. And then for whatever reason, I keep getting sick because probably I'm stressed. Probably I'm not sleeping well enough, although I'm starting to take care of that problem. I think I mentioned to you guys in another video, I started taking this stuff called Beam, and it is working for me. It really is. Sorry, we just got to concentrate as I fussy cut out this tiny bitty boo. But yeah, my kids, you know, they both go to school, and so they catch all these random things, different random things. And then I catch them too. And because my kids are like little Klingons, right? Like, I love them dearly and I want to be with them all the time. But like they always want to be like on me, and so like even when they're sick, especially when they're sick, they want to be on me. So like, you know, it's that comfort like of a mom, right? And I get it, and I will give that to them regardless of catching the Ebola virus from them. But you know, that's what moms do. Okay, there you go. Behave now. But then the end of this looks a little wonky. Hold on. Okay, that's fine. That looks fine. Yes. All right, we made it. We did it. All right, we need to cover the back now. So yeah, when you're sick and you lose time and you've got like a daily video schedule you're trying to keep up with, I do film ahead a little bit, but like not a ton, like a couple days maybe. I think when I get real wild, I go maybe like 4 days ahead, but I just haven't had the time. Like, so I haven't gone, you know, crazy ahead. And also I don't like to rush through these videos and film them in kind of a half-arse kind of way. I want to like make sure I'm taking the time, because this is like our thing, right? We do this. We host this, and it's like, yeah, I want it to be nice. Okay, this is a good piece of paper. Is it big enough? Either way, I like the side of it. Yep. It's gonna fit. But yeah, it's just everything has kind of come to a little bit of a head. But I've been interviewing like a mad woman all like this past week. I interviewed like 4 people or something, and I think we found our candidate. And now it's just, you know, waiting for the ends to get tied up on that, because if we get this person, then I'm not going to be so taxed, hopefully, because I think he's going to be someone who can hit the ground running, which is what I was really hoping to find. So we don't have a lot of time to train people at this job right now. I need an expert. I feel like breaking out in song, like with I Need a Hero right now. Okay, there we go. It also occurs to me that the shape of this, Mary Ellen, this would have made a really fun cat. You know that? It's got like these 2 wonky kind of ear shapes. Of course, I took it to mountain. You probably would have taken it to cat. With little Miss Gracie hanging out there looking at you. Okay. Yeah, and I like the weird random marks on the back of this. It's kind of like stenciling fun, very fun. Now, we gotta refold correctly here. Then, bone folder. Okay, good. Then I need a couple things. One is I want like a bit of a blue. Bit of a blue smudging. And these are the perfect inks for this. And then we'll go over with the gray, and that will blend it and make it a little more subtle. Get it off the bird. Okay, see what I mean? How cool that is? So then I'll go down this crease here. Might need brown ink for that though, or black. Okay. All right. Press. Make sure it feels totally flat. And yeah, we have this bitty chickadee mountain booklet now. I love that. I think that's a lot of fun. Yeah. It would be really cute for just clipping over a page, right? Okay, now we need to make this one. Now let's make sure we get our birds on the right way this time, please. So don't distract me, okay, guys? Sheesh. Okay, let's do this. Yep, they're on there. Okay. Good. Sorry, Hawk. I see why you're screaming, but you gotta go. So as I'm filming this, my daughter's at camp, and I know they're super busy, but they haven't sent us any kind of an update today, and I'm being like a hover mother. I know. They, like, when she was in Beavers, like the younger kids, the updates were more frequent because they're like the littles, right? But my husband's laughing at me. She's like, she's having fun. You know that, right? Right now, they're like, it is, 5 o'clock-ish, and they're making dinner. They all cook together. They've been out probably in the woods all day playing. But I'm a mom and I worry about my baby. So I'm going to make that a little shorter because I want to use this paper. It's got stars on it on the back. That's cool. See? So let's just get rid of this. We don't need it. Okay. I had parent-teacher meetings this week too, and they were really good. Really nice. I also just absolutely love my my son's kindergarten. So they have a whole group, right? They have a kindergarten teacher, and she's awesome. She's really experienced and awesome. And they have an EA, an educational assistant, and then an RECE, like a designated children education kind of expert, right? So, they're so lovely. So they said that my son is a joy to have in class, and they love his singing, and apparently he amps up the whole class during song time, and they do like these daily affirmations, and he gets really hyped during them too, and they're just like, he brings out the energy and like a lot of things. So I was happy to hear that. They said he's very nurturing with this one little boy. He's a JK. My son's an SK, and he's nonverbal, and my son's like very nurturing with him, and it's kind of nice. Where is my... Oh, here's one. Like, where's my glue... Oh, where's my glue book? It's right here under me. Let's get the gray. I was going to do brown, but I'm thinking gray because I've got gray on the back with that gray starry paper. Yeah, but I've just been kind of like... With this cold today, I've been taking shifts of working down here in my studio, then going upstairs and lying down and just trying to kind of drift in and out of sleep. And I'm staying away from everyone because my in-laws are here, but they're leaving, and I don't want them to get sick before they leave. And also I don't want to make my son sick because that will set off another whole instance of this nonsense, right? Okay, so we have these now. One's a family, one's not, and that's okay. But I'm just wondering if would these benefit in any way from like something here. I'm just gonna pull my junk out here. I don't know that hold on. It's this little coffee cup label here. Coffee, 1 cent. It doesn't go here. Maybe on the back though. Maybe that might be cute on the back. Just carries a bit more of the theme. speaking of themes, I've got to start working on my themes for my Journal Together Club next year. So I will admit, I haven't been all that communicative about my Patreon Journal Together, especially my Moonbee Journaling Club. So I'll talk for a minute about it just because we're here and I'm trying to find things. So I do have this club. I have a few clubs on my Patreon. So one is the Moonbee Journaling Club. Monthly, you can get yourself a journal or ephemera or both. And there is a monthly theme. And then there's also the Stitch-Along Club, which is a yarn and a notion that has a monthly theme again. Actually, it doesn't. I'm lying. That doesn't have a theme. That's just kind of random. It has a theme, but I don't pre-announce it. And it just really has to do with, I base it on whatever really great like stuff that I get in a month. I like to just keep it loose. Maybe one of these over here and one of those on there. Yep. So the theme for the rest of this year, the way that it works with the Moonbee Journaling Club on my Patreon, which is linked down below, is that if you pay for your tier in, say, October, you get a mail out in November. You pay in November, you get in December. And I keep it 1 month ahead because that's really the only organized way to do things with Patreon. Because you get billed the day that you sign up. So if you sign up on the 15th, I can't really send you something for the theme of the same month because like possibly I've shipped it already, or I might just not have time. So that being said, right now it is November, and so the October mail outs are going out soon. They're a little later than they normally are because I did this project that took me a little longer, but they're going out. They're still going out within the month, and that's my rule. I usually get them out mid-month, but sometimes it's like around the 20th to the 25th. So I have 2 months left for this year. The next theme is Grandmother's Attic. That is the November theme that ships in December. So you can still sign up for that one if you want. And then the last one is Tiny Gifts, and that's for December, and it's shipping in January. So that's something that might interest you if you want to get a packet of ephemera in those themes, if you want a whole journal or you want both. You can get in on that still. So I have finished these, but next year, what I was trying to say when we talk about themes, I'm going to publish the whole year in advance, and I'm going to like make sure it's out there so everybody knows, because I know a lot of people kind of like to pop in and out and sign up for certain things, and that's totally okay. So we have these 3 pieces, my little mountainy kind of piece. I really like these. And then just this fun kind of pop art coffee type theme. I think it's fun. So that's my project for today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will be back tomorrow with more Round Robin. Bye for now.